While Kansas football might have finished the season 1-5 after their 5-game win streak, the Jayhawks still clinched a spot to be in a bowl game this December. We finally have something to wave some wheat for football-wise, and the Jayhawk faithful will definitely travel and show out to wherever the bowl committee decides to place us. I'm Nnamdis, and let's recap the season, what needs to be tidied up, and where the Hawks will be playing in a few weeks. Now, Kansas secured bowl eligibility after taking down Oklahoma State 37-16 on November 5th. In between that stretch, though, KU had a barn burner against TCU, losing by a single score, and 2 losses against Oklahoma and Baylor, squads who were not as pretty as they had been years prior. I was hopeful this win against Oklahoma State and securing a bowl spot would not get to the heads of the players, but the forthcoming week saw tough losses to Texas Tech, Texas, and Kansas State. That one hurt. The defense was not so pristine as they had been a huge factor in our game over Iowa State. The secondary, they got to snap into place. Jacoby Bryant went down with a lower body injury against OU, but returned not too long after. O.J. Burrows, Romello Dotson, and the leader of that troop, Kenny Logan, need to be sharp and make the plays on the ball that we know they're capable of. Jalen Daniels returned against Texas, and while he needed a game to get back on his feet, he looked excellent in the first half against Kansas State. But Coach Leipold, do not think, should stray away from using Jason Bean, who's shown he can be capable regarding the situations. Throwing duty should not be a huge emphasis, but if an opposite defense is expecting Bean to use his feet, if a screen or unsuspected corner doesn't drop back, let it fly, Bean. The offense has many options and is far from one-dimensional. Mason Fairchild blossomed into a key offensive piece. In fact, the entire tight end room, including Jared Casey and Trevor Cardell, has made some spectacular plays this season. Devin Neal proved to be more than an on-the-ground threat, and our receivers have made jump balls possible time and time again. If everyone can keep it close and really grind until late December, I like our odds of bringing home some bowl hardware. So let's close out with my bowl prediction. And let me say, if you're attending, you're going to want some sunscreen, because the Guaranteed Rate Bowl will feature a Big 12 team and a Big 10 team in Phoenix, Arizona. And right there, it already gets me hype. Last year's face-off saw the 9-4 Minnesota Gophers take down the 6-7 West Virginia Mountaineers. Now, they might award the better-seeded 7-5 Texas Tech Rebels, but West Virginia's record last year is close to ours this year. And I mentioned before, the Jayhawk community, they traveled decently well. This historic landmark in our program's history will definitely boost our fan numbers at Chase Field. Some potential opponents could be 6-6 Wisconsin. The 7-5 Terps could also be our last test. The committee selects on Sunday, so don't miss out to see where the Hawks end up. It's been a great semester. Now the Gents have a roundtable discussing how the playoffs would look post-championship Saturday.